I'm Dixie Limbachia with your UI7 News Update. Here's a look at what's going around the world and on our campus. Canada, known for its green land acreage, will be known for their greenery plants. In other words, legalizing marijuana. CNN reporter Glenn McGregor has the story.
Happy cannabis consumers came out in force on the first day of legalization.
Weed! Legal weed!
And were met by long lineups outside licensed pot shops here in Montreal, in Calgary, and in Winnipeg. The historic first legal sale was made moments after midnight in Newfoundland.
Here's your receipt. The first legal receipt.
The buyer plans to preserve his purchase for posterity.
I'm going to frame it and hang it on my wall. I'm not even going to smoke it. I'm going to save it forever.
Consumers across the country now face retail rules that vary by province. In Nova Scotia, buying at the liquor store.
Using debit to buy weed was different.
But in Ontario, pot is now available only through a provincially run website. Still, cause for celebration in Toronto. Shop clerks today help new buyers navigate a bewildering array of products.
I got, sorry guys, I can't even remember. Mango Kush.
One Canadian with no plans to buy, the Prime Minister.
I don't drink much alcohol, I don't drink coffee, I have no intention of using marijuana.
His government hopes that in this new era of Canadian drug and social policy, regulated cannabis will begin to squeeze out organized crime.
Today, for the first time, there is competition in the marketplace.
The government also promised to begin the process of granting pardons to those with prior convictions for simple cannabis possession.
Removing the stigma of a criminal record for people who have served their sentence and then shown themselves to be law-abiding citizens enhances public safety for all Canadians.
Those pardons may make it easier for some Canadians with criminal convictions to apply for jobs or to work with children, but it may not help them get across the border into the United States. Even if Canadian records are expunged, the Americans may still have a record of past drug offenses. Glenn McGregor, CTV News, Ottawa.
And moving on to politics, former Vice President Joe Biden was one of 3 to be honored with the 27th National Civil Rights Museum Freedom Award. Biden was honored for his work and his support with human rights and LGBTQ community. Along with Biden, civil rights leader Jesse Jackson and Memphis philanthropist Pitt Hyde were also honored with the 2018 Freedom Award. Every year, the National Civil Rights Museum recognizes and distinguishes individuals with a global and national and global impact. Heading across the world, so we all know the sounds of winter: sniffling, coughing, and sneezing. But what about singing? At the bottom of the world, scientists with the use of some special instruments have discovered an interesting sound near the Antarctic ice shelves. According to the new study, the noise is actually the vibrating ice caused by the wind blowing across the snow dunes and are actually inaudible to the human ear. Geophysicist and mathematician Juliet Chaput described the sound as if you were blowing a flute. And speaking of cold weather, fall is finally here. We're looking at a high of 50s for the week with some partly sunny and cloudy days. Looking at your 5-day outlook, today and Friday expect the same with a high of 50s. Then on Saturday, we're still seeing some sun, but don't be fooled. It's still going to be pretty windy. As for the rest of the weekend and weekday, we're seeing some fluctuation and some chilly temps on Sunday. And then with Monday, a high of 61. Overall, it's looking like it's going to be shaping up to be a great week. If you can catch any of those beautiful fall sunsets we've been having, send a pic, snap a pic, and send it right on our way. You can head to all our social media accounts and shoot us a follow. You can find us at UI7 News on YouTube at /C/UI7 Newsbreak, and catch us on Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget that Twitter. We always love to hear from our amazing viewers. And that's it for your UI7 News update. Be sure to stay tuned in for UI7 News Live at 5. And as always, thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of your week. I'm Dixie Limbachia for UI7 News, your broadcast campus news lead.